Well, if that isn't a lovely way to start.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Everybody, hi, it's me, it's their star, your ENBMC. And we are here with a real big brand. McDonald's. This is the way to get viewers. Corporate branding. Look at our intro story. Let me just jump back so we can rock out to this again. It was the 90s. The Soviet Union fell and we kind of didn't know what to do.
Are you ready? Yeah.
At all with ourselves, with life. I'm gonna turn this to easy. I'll be quite honest with you. We will play as Mick or Mack. We'll pick Mick. His name is first. He's the headliner. Music is on. Sound effects are on. Big McDonald's golden arches right there for you. So this is Mick and Mack as the global gladiators.
Are you ready?
A 90s Genesis / Mega Drive game made by Virgin.
Awesome. Yeah.
Here's the intro story. Our local McDonald's. Mick and Mack are reading their favorite comic book. Whoa, global gladiators are way awesome. Yeah, being a gladiator would be a total blast.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey guys, if you're looking for a blast, how about this? And then you're in the game.
Virgin.
1992. So, this is before Cool Spot, which is another Virgin interactive game. We're jumping in now. I am Mick of Mick and Mack. We collect these arches, these M's. Don't ask why. Don't ask why we're shooting goo. Or what makes my goo that I shoot from my goo gun good and theirs bad. But yeah, this is kind of a corporate double pack with Cool Spot, which was a big 7-Up brand tie-in platformer, also developed by Virgin. Although, if I remember correctly, Cool Spot got in hot water in the US to the extent that they had to remove the 7-Up references from it. So it was just a kind of non sequitur game about a bot with sunglasses. Which, hey, no judgment if that's what you want your game to be about and all, but... Get up here? Yeah. So yeah, I'm playing this because big games get more viewers than little games. And that means big branding. And even today, there are a few brands bigger than McDonald's. So I would be somewhat remiss if I didn't take the opportunity... Ooh, invisible platforms. If I did not take the opportunity to do some big brand networking, maybe McDonald's will sponsor this entire stream. Wouldn't that be cool? I think it would be cool. We have a health bar at the bottom under our score, which I've been liberally ignoring. I don't know what those things I'm blowing up are, but they let me blow them up, so I assume they are bad. I don't think there's friendly fire in this. I don't think they are allied evil machines. I do remember playing this as a kid. I think I rented it. Well, or borrowed it from someone, but who would buy this? Even in the 90s, even children are not going to buy Mick and Mack as the global gladiators. Like, the 90s were bad, but... I don't really have an ending to that sentence. The 90s were bad. We were trying our best, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, fall of the Soviet Union, the quote-unquote end of history. Yeah, it turned out to be a pile of BS, which, you know, any historian even at the time should have been able to tell you, but often didn't. But we spent a long time being worried about Soviet Russia. And when it was gone, I think we all had a collective breakdown. Like, were we done? Oh, hey. Okay. You know what's a great gameplay idea? Just random ass invisible platforms. Like, I don't know where they're going to appear or anything, but I'm sure they're cool. Okay. You know, a good question is, why does this game exist? And I don't really have an answer that isn't just, it was the 90s and we didn't know how to advertise. We didn't know, or McDonald's didn't know, but I guess everyone didn't know what the new wave of advertising was. We all had an instinct it was probably something digital, but it was 92, so the internet wasn't really in full force. Even Web 1.0 wasn't in full force, so... I guess someone somewhere decided maybe it's video games. Kids like those darn video games. Let's make a video game platformer about Ronald McDonald trapping you in a hellscape and you have to collect McDonald's M's. Sorry, golden arches of different colors. My memory of this was that it was a pollution thing. Although I might just be conflating two dorky 90s trends. Not that environmentalism itself is dorky, but Queen the 90s had a funny way of doing it, which was kind of transforming any instance of pollution into a malevolent monster and having to shoot it. And not really blaming anyone for it. Just, you know, sometimes pollution monsters pollute the planet and we have to kill them. And we were kind of not great at then explaining the metaphor to children. We kind of gave up after that. Like, yeah, pollution monsters. Do the pollution monsters stand for anything? No. Nothing comfortable. Nothing we were comfortable to say. In that regard, you have to remember the 90s was the time of acid rain, which is whoops a doodle. Now y'all kids may not remember acid rain. At least outside of being like a cyberpunk trope or something. But there was a time when acid rain was at least in certain places, a lot more places than you think, a big deal. And while we managed to roll that back a bit, as we decided to find new and more interesting ways to kill everyone by climate change, well, you know what? If you land on them, they die. So I'm counting that as a win. So we have 4 lives. We have 73 McDonald's M's, which is very important to know. We got 75, so we've unlocked a bonus game. A bonus game is not an extra life, apparently. I guess it wouldn't be, because a bonus game would be a very 80s arcade way to describe an extra life. It would almost be like pinball. Okay, what's up here? Great things. Great, lovely, fantastic. Are we at the end of the level? Here's Ronald McDonald to wave us through. Dropping bonus M's for us to pick up. No slime is good slime, as they often say in gladiatorial circles. I don't know. Bonus level. Move Mick or Mack left and right to catch the falling garbage consisting of paper, bottles and cans. Position them in front of the bin. Throw the piece of garbage into the right bin. See, it's recycling. Watch out for the anvils. Watch out for Jim Neidhart. Bottle goes in here. Bottle goes in here. Newspaper goes in here. Can goes in here. No, come on.
Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah.
How did you ever get this far? Whatever, I was picking that up, but all he'd do is toss it in the air. Whatever, Mick just loves to litter. Okay, I'm just taking damage here. These are completely different enemies. It's not just that the entire level's palette has changed. How dare you? So, I should also point out, and this may or may not come as a surprise to you, this game isn't good. You know, there's no control on this space gun or whatever, my goo gun. Oh, there we go. Be careful, Mick. Just getting your butt kicked. Okay, so when you lose a life, and this is actually kind of nice, everything you've killed is just gone. I mean, I don't know if that's like a great idea or intentional even, but come on, I want to get this. There we go. I gotta get all those golden arches, or else Ronald will be mad at me. I mean, he's the one who trapped me in here in the first place. Like, I'm sure he'll say something about it being a fun adventure, but I'll tell you for free. Nothing fun about being trapped in a fight against the goo monsters from hell. Okay, invisible, platform, fun, time, adventure with Mack, done, no. Oh, that's... And I just took them all, so I don't know where to land. That's bullying. I'm bullied. I'm a victim. I want to make that clear right now. Cheated out of an extra life. Whoops. I mean, I could have looked down, but what would it have gotten me, really? Cool. Great time to pick up that health. Yeah, at first I was wondering if I was misremembering the pollution aspects, but then that recycling mini game and the fact that this level looks grosser, I guess, than the first kind of indicates to me that no, this is what we're getting. The global gladiators hate pollution. At least pollution caused by aliens or monsters or monster aliens. Pollution that the McDonald's Corporation causes every year is sadly necessary. Well, not sadly necessary, joyfully necessary. Really, you could argue that anything that ends with a Big Mac is not pollution at all. I'd certainly fight that case. If I was like a liar or something. And I am. Oof. Big oofs. Alright, come on. I also can't control my jump height. That's consistent. It's not like hold down the button and you'll jump better. I also can't duck. I only look down. So I'm also not able to, you know, go under enemy attacks. So that's rad. I mean, really the correct answer to what I should be doing is not giving a damn about collecting things or beating enemies or what have you, and just rampage through these levels. Although I died then as well because I just wouldn't be paying attention to anything. You know, I just want Ronald of McDonald's fame to be proud of us. Not regret sending me into a comic book I was reading at McDonald's with my palette swapped friend with an incredibly similar name. Oh, there's one here too. Hey, I want to get that bonus game again, you know? Not gonna front. Yeah, you also can't jump down, you know, by pressing down and jump or anything like that. It's a very basic, quite poor Genesis game. Or Mega Drive if you're in Europe like me. This game was not ported anywhere else. I believe there were Super Nintendo and NES ports planned, but they just never came to fruition. Probably because this game is awful and I can't imagine many people buying this. I mean, this seems like a straight to rental type of game, which I imagine, I mean, even I have to guess because I'm not privy to 90s business decisions, but I got to imagine that's almost a legitimate tactic, right? Something flying up there? No. Probably just a ghost of that McDonald's golden arches I liberated from life. Oh, it's probably this thing actually. Oh, the gun has pushback, which I did not know. Amazing. You see the hidden depths to this? I did do it, thank you, Ronald. I'm so happy you don't hate me. As Mick always says, slime or be slime. That Mick, he's such a card. Ooh, see, you can go backwards here. I mean, it didn't really get us anything, but hey. So this is still Slime World. World of the Slimes. Okay, actually there is some aim. If I look up, I do that. If I look down, I do this. Okay, never mind all my complaints. This game is clearly brilliant. I can angle my shots. See, shot that gross slime bird in the ass. How could anyone speak ill of Mick and or Mack? Whichever one you prefer to be a gladiator of the globe. Also, these games have time limits, so I'm not sure why I'm always trying to collect and explore everything. It is literally the opposite of what they want me to do. Not giving me a lot of clues. Okay. That's gonna wreck me. Disappearing platforms over what is sure to be hell lava, hell goo. Let's not. Let's not and say we didn't. Oh. Although, you know what? This game is making me hungry. Damn advertising works. Let's go get a Big Mac after this. Why not? But no, I have to be strong and not buy Big Mac because this is my chance to get McDonald's to buy me Big Macs. I'm promoting their hot brand, their content. Everyone in the world loves McDonald's. Whoa. This is dangerous though. I feel like we're going to get punched in the mouth pretty soon. There we go. Be careful, Mick. That Mick. He's a loose cannon. This is a game I should probably play with cheats. I should pull a Jeff Gerstmann of Giant Bomb and just play all these crummy old games with infinite health or something, but you know, especially as I'm not familiar with the games at all, so this isn't some, hey everyone, come see how good I am at Mick and Mack as the global gladiators. You know, this isn't my speedrun practice. This is my I'm playing an awful game as a joke reference to how I always, or seemingly always, I mean I've played bigger name games, but you know, I play a lot of obscure stuff here. Sometimes it's just what I feel like playing. I figured there's a retro tag on Twitch. There's a non-zero chance someone will go, I'm gonna go into a Mick and Mack as the global. Yeah, as I started that sentence, I realized there is pretty much a zero chance someone will say those exact words. That's a sentence never before uttered. We're close to another. Okay, can we? Oh no, but. There we go. Who cares if we die now? Well, I kinda do, but I would still like to just beat this level. Nope. Mick is just careless. Like, I feel like the goal now should just be to get to the exit because I'm on 0 lives. Despite all my talk of, hey, I'll ignore whatever's happening in the game and make a break for the end, I haven't actually done that at all. I just want to see everything this wonderful game has to offer me. I was originally going to play really nothing here? Do I have to go up there? Gosh darn. I was originally going to play Songmaster, which, although is probably a far better game than this, is potentially even more obscure. Songmaster is a Japanese RPG for the Super Nintendo that never came out over here. By over here, I mean, you know, anywhere that isn't Japan. This is it. We did it. Thank you, Ronald. Just throw these McDonald's at me. Mick, the global gladiator, slimed them all. What dangers await in the mystical forest? Whoa. Oh no, loggers. Evil chipmunks. Or beavers, I guess, I don't know. Ow. Jeez. Evil axe. They sure had an axe to grind. I don't know. Now I just feel like we should be playing Awesome Possum. I've yet to not be hit by a walking axe. Yep. I'm gonna be honest and say this game is kind of a piece of something. Piece of history. That was the word I was looking for. This game is a piece of history. Oh, we are almost out of health. We're gonna die. We're gonna die to some stupid beaver jerk or an axe. I haven't decided yet how I'll die. Reprieve! None can defeat Mick and or Mack, the global gladiators. I mean, if you ignore all the times we literally just got murdered. Evil plant. One lesson you need to learn if you want to be a true conservationist is that some plants don't deserve your mercy. And that's an instant kill. Well, if we don't have... Okay, we do have a continue. Okay. I think that sinister laughing was Ronald McDonald, as the one who put us in here in the first place. He would be uniquely placed to get his jollies watching us be murdered, only to be dragged out of our peaceful rest by the promise of a return to life. But you know, this was the time where bad platformers could flourish. You wouldn't be able to get away with this forever. I mean, the 32-bit era kind of brought a renaissance in bad platformers as everyone got to make their bad 3D platformer. Everyone tried to be Mario 64. But this, my friends, this Egg Gang was the dream era of bad 2D platforming. Because it was such a simple idea to conceptualize, I guess, in a lot of ways. It was an easy pitch, right? You just kind of go, well, everyone likes Mario, everyone likes Sonic. You can just have them, you make a cute thing and it'll go from left to right. These things are the worst. Whoops. Whoops, nothing. Are we at the start? I did not give permission for me to be sent back to the start just because I didn't hit an arbitrary checkpoint. But go off, I guess. Alright, we're going to stay up high as much as we can, so I don't have to see these video games. You know what are awful? Video games. Let me just run through this entire level. You know, my mistake was in not picking Mack. Mick was the default choice, so he's probably like well balanced. And that's not really what you want. You want a character that suits your... Really? The top of the flipping tree, because it's spiky, because evil beavers, deforestation, the planet needs you, earth, wind, fire, wind, water, heart, and so on. Ted Turner, WCW. I don't know, Kevin Nash. I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. I think the only cheat I would consider is like an infinite continues cheat. That doesn't seem so unfair. That just means I just don't have to restart the entire game. But I like the idea of increased difficulty being, let's add more BS one-hit deaths. That's what kids love in games. They like feeling cheated. Hi, Dreamy. How are you doing? Is it Big Mac sauce? Oh god, it probably is, isn't it? I never even stopped to consider. I'm also wondering, is this actually anti-deforestation, or is this just like, hey kids, this is how we make all the packaging for your favorite Happy Meals? Is this just like a civics lesson in how awesome it is to cut down trees? I think we'll go up top if we can. Anything up? No, stay away from the water. The water is not your friend. Thank you, Ronald! Please, kill me and free me from this hell. No beaver too fierce, no tree too tall. Global Mick will beat them all. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is a great game. Doing well? Good to hear. It's raining. Well, I don't like the rain, so I'm going to preemptively say that sucks, but I reserve the right to take it back if it turns out you love rain or something. Some people like the rain. I don't know either. That's a beehive. I don't think I should shoot that. I know what happens when you shoot beehives in video games. This happens! Oh, wait, are they actually my friends? Are they like my cool bee patrol? I was very fortunate not to get killed by jerky lobsters, but I don't know. Is that the right? Should I be relieved when I'm not dead in this game? I mean, I can technically stop this game anytime I want, right? I'm the streamer. I could be playing Songmaster right now. Oh, come on. Yeah. The jumping in this is deliberately cruel. I can't think of a reason for it to be this bad that isn't, oh, it'll make the game harder. And I think that's a bad reason to make bad controls. Oh, what does this even want me to do, though? Okay. Yeah, it's just things like this. Like, oh yeah, I'll jump onto these turtles, right? But okay, if I do the lightest attack. You gotta understand, I'm not pounding the jump button or anything for maximum jumps, but this thing insists on some real light touches. Stop that, stop that. New enemy, skunk. Whoa, hey. Careful. Is this on Genesis? Yeah, it was only ever on the Genesis. There were plans for Super Nintendo port, but they never came to fruition, which is a shame because clearly this game deserved as wide an audience as possible. Also, shared trauma brings people together. Please, Ronald. Oh, thank you. I don't care. Whoever heard of walking fish? Mick the Gladiator. Yeah. Where are the other characters in the McDonald's canon? That's actually a good question. We're not going to get much further than this, though. So, you know, if you're on like level 3, then we'll never know. To be fair to me, I am giving this game the care playing it that it really warrants. I wonder if Mayor McCheese is behind all of this. Well, I guess Ronald is behind all of this because he threw us in here. I think that was our last life and our only continue. Game over. So what are we at? 46 minutes? Thanks, game. It's not true.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Cool.
Are you ready? Awesome. Yeah.
The 90s. Let's just look at the intro again.
Yeah. You did it. Yeah.
Then...
Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah.
Okay. No, hey, I did not. I didn't ask for this. I thought I was going back into the... Is there a... Okay. Y'all didn't see that. I was playing this on original hardware. We all know it. Okay, we're going to turn this down to easy. We're going to play as Mack. Everyone knows Mack is the best character.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Mack is for expert players like me. You can tell because he's chewing gum like all the time, which is super cool. What super cool people do. Take that, you bird. I wonder what makes it easier. Is it just like, hey, you can take more damage, or is it something else? We've already seen these levels, so even though it's the only one I ever got enough McDonald's arches to get the bonus stage on, which is a bizarre sentence to say, we will just ignore all that and continue. Also, the spacing out of where these checkpoints are is super weird. Like here they're just clumped together. And in other stages I have to go through so much of the level before I even notice one. That's a great jump, by the way. Is it? Oh, what? There's an arch limit? This is the worst game in the world. God. Why? Why do I have to get more arches? Tell me. What is the magic number when you will be satisfied and release me, Ronald? Is it 20? No. Ronald, you do know I have no health, right? You do know I'm dying. I'm dying, Ronald. That's my catchphrase. Okay, I got health. But... I wonder what the threshold is. Oh. 35. 35 has got to be good enough. This game won't let me through on 35. You know what? We'll get 40. You know, Ronald, I respect you so much. I'll bring you extra arches for my friend. Yeah, okay, I know I don't have to do this bit, but they were just so tempting. I'm sure you'll understand. Oh, okay, I need to be up there, so let's go. Wait, I remember. Isn't there a... I thought there was a... Yeah. Okay. 48. 48's enough. Thank you. Thank you, Ronald. He doesn't even deign to turn up. Unless I have the right amount. I mean, I guess it's good information to know, right? Like, it would be super frustrating otherwise for me to run through levels and just every time be like, oh wow, why can't I clear this? It's just such a cheap, artificial way of gauging progress. But look, this entire game is cheap and artificial, right? I mean, that's kind of the point. Or at least it's consistent with everything else about this game. Hi, Ice Dog. Thank you for the raid. Anyone in that raid is getting to see a genuine classic? Only the greatest of Genesis platformers. We gotta get all these arches. Ronald McDonald won't free me from limbo if I don't bring him his arches. You gotta understand. Ooh. So many checkpoints here as well. actually. I think I've come across 4 in the space of a minute. This is just so bizarre. Did I accidentally download the Mick and Mack as the Global Gladiators randomizer that they use for AGDQ? Maybe. Oh, I wonder what a speedrun of this game is like. I mean, it's just a BS Genesis platformer, so I guess it's just someone being very quick and remembering a lot of where to go, but gotta be careful. You know, Mack is the reckless one of the duo. You can't chide Mack into being careful. Mack's a rebel. Mick is practically a cop. Like, I'm pretty sure Mack has killed someone. And it wasn't self-defense. I won't say he didn't feel pushed into it, but I will say that a jury would not find it was self-defense. That's all I'm saying about Mack. He's just a little trigger happy with this, as Dreamy Warrior postulated, this Big Mac sauce rifle. Or maybe, well, Mick is the lead character. He definitely has Big Mac sauce rifle. Maybe Mack just has Thousand Island dressing. Close enough, Mack thinks to himself. Not knowing the true glory of the McDonald's Corporation and the long arms of their liars. Cool. Blowback on this gun. You know, it's realistic physics. Thank goodness 39 is enough. As Mack always says, slime or be slimed. Hey, Mick always says that too. Wild. I like that the enemies change color just depending on the palette of the level. Like, I can't imagine it's anything other than, oh well, the palette changed, and we're not going to do anything to make sure the enemy colors stay consistent. So if the grass is bright green, the slime is bright green. If it's a dull yellow, it's a dull yellow. What do you want from us? This is a Virgin Media game about McDonald's and pollution. You know, in the 90s, slime pollution was a big problem, so we got to raise awareness of it. You know, Big Slime was trying to silence any and all efforts into the research of the adverse effects of slime. But we were waking up to it, you know? We used to just have slime and everything. You know, slime cereal. Like, look at Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon was practically funded by slime. But some people were brave enough to come out and say, you need to not depend on slime so much. And one of those brave people were the entire McDonald's Corporation. All rights reserved. Oh, come on. You can't just have a flying enemy literally higher than the screen goes. What even hit me? Nothing hit me. Nothing hit me. Nothing hit me. I don't think anything hit me. And that's good enough for me. That's all the evidence I need. The only evidence I need is my own hazy recollections. Alright. An extra life, some more time, although we're not really under threat of a timeout. The knockback when firing the gun, why? Who thought? Oh, that's super rad. I'm kind of thankful there are no bosses in this game because although they might have been interesting and broke up the horrible, deathly pace of this game, there's also a good chance they would have just have been boring and unfair and tedious. And just a way to suck more life and energy from you. By that I mean the character, although this game is very adept at sucking life and energy from me too, I must admit. Okay, we must go to the mystical forest again. Can we get through it this time? My prediction is absolutely not. No, never, no way. Also, you know, some trees you can walk past, some trees you can't. It's just like life. You know, sometimes you can't walk past a tree in real life. And sometimes you do walk past trees. It's exactly like that. This game is super realistic. It's the Red Dead Redemption 2 of its day. Kind of one-to-one simulating the life of Mick and or Mack, global gladiator, parentheses S, close parentheses. Yes, be careful of those spiky trees. They'll get you every time. I appreciate that Mick and Mack have the same sound sample. I appreciate that Mick and Mack play identically. I think it's a great way to show that we're all truly equal. And that we as people have no distinguishing characteristics at all, except how we look. It was the 90s, we were trying to teach lessons, we didn't really know what they would be. I think we often surprised ourselves. Oh, give me that. Like, I only have 9 of these arches. I presume we need between 25 and 30. Just based on other levels. So also, we lose health so easily now. I mean, where's my armor upgrade? Where's my weapon upgrade? Like, there's no clue, there's no hint those things are going to pop up. And the level isn't defined or laid out well enough that you can just look around and go, oh, I'm near the water now. I better be careful for the crummy piranha lobster thing. Everyone knows those are jerks. What I'm trying to say is this game is great. You know, true masters only, of course. And you know what? I got rated, which means I was right. This was the game to pick. The McDonald's brand is strong. By associating myself with the Big M, with the golden arches, I am assuring my profitability and sustainability as a content creator for years to come. Okay. We have 43 of these now. We should be able to just go. Like, if this isn't enough for Ronald McDonald has to get some new... Whoa, ho, 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 ho. New minions. Oh, what? The axe guy walked on my head or something? Whatever. Oh, unnecessary damage is my favorite type of damage to take, by the way. You are filling out your Their Star trivia cards. Okay, yeah. What was that? That is BS. You know what? It's my fault. It's my fault for thinking this game would do anything even remotely fair. Where are we? Oh, more of this. Come on. How big is this level? Thanks, Ronald. I love McDonald's. I want a Happy Meal. Okay, I think this is as far as we got on the first run with Mick. Except we've more lives and haven't used our continue. I think that's because I am clearly learning how to play this game well. Not because I'm running through it on easy mode right now. One of the other reasons I'm playing this now is just because I finally got RetroArch set up. I landed on that turtle. There was a turtle in that water. That turtle was my friend. That turtle is there to support me in my travails. But yeah, I set up RetroArch on my computer because before I was just being lazy and just going, I want to play this old game, I want to play that old game. I'll just download the first thing I see first emulator. So I decided to start just organizing things better. Also, it's easier for me to stream older games if I have it all going through one core program, like RetroArch. Just in terms of resolution and all that. Okay, there we go, we got some help. I used my super feather touch jump, which is just me trying very hard not to press the button. It's about the only way I can tap it lightly enough for the game to consider it a short jump. Not that I plan on only streaming old games. I have a lot of newer games and that I would like to get to. They're just more time intensive, I think, is one of the issues, you know? Like if I'm playing a modern JRPG or something, that's a lot of hours I'm putting myself down for. That's a commitment. In a way that Mick and Mack as the global gladiators may not be. Let's say, to take one example, I don't feel particularly committed to having to play Mick and Mack as the global gladiators ever again after this stream, regardless of how far I get in it. But you know, I got my Elgato, I have my PS4, I have my Switch, I have my PS3, although I only own one game for it. Like, I have some PS2 games because I have the backwards... Shoot. I have the backwards compatible PS3, but... I only have one actual PS3 game. That's Ni no Kuni. Because that's a pretty okay game. That's my hot review. Okay, we got there. Last life, but hey. Okay, this is as far as we got, because I remember this walking fish. Hilarious joke. Oh, that's one of them there Easter Island statues. That. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve to go out like that. But we got our continue. We got our 4 lives. It's 5 lives because there is a 0. There's a 0 life. It is one of those games. Is that what easy mode is? Is easy mode just 5 lives? I wonder. There we go. Always be mindful of your weapons recoil. You can tell I didn't use guns when I lived in the USA. I was not mindful of my recoil. I did not pay attention to it whatsoever. and it blasted me into the ocean to be devoured by evil piranha lobsters or whatever. Are there beavers on Easter Island? Can we assume this is Easter Island based on the statue? Does McDonald's source all its paper products from Easter Island? Is McDonald's chopping down more of these trees now that they've changed over to cardboard straws?
Awesome!
Is this actually not a recrimination, but a prophecy of what McDonald's will need to do in the future to provide quality straws to the millions of customers who visit a McDonald's franchise in your area every day? I'm so getting that sponsorship from McDonald's. I don't care. I'll sell out. I'll sell out to anyone for anything. You know? McDonald's wants to give me $20. Give me $20, McDonald's. I'll tell them this is the best game ever. Egg Gang don't need to know different. They're not going to play this. You know, it's not the bad controls. It's, you know, it's just meant to be this hard. It's the Dark Souls of fast food merchandise video games. That's all. See, why didn't Wendy's make a video game? I feel like Wendy's, as awful as I find that whole social media thing, Wendy's would be likely to give me a shout out and go, hey, I don't know, yeah, we made awful video games. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm incredibly frustrated. You can tell because I'm showing emotions. This is... Who designed this and then went, this is a good video game, we should sell it to people? You know who I think told the developers this was a good game and they should sell it to people? Burger King. Burger King told them. You know, Burger King have their own winning track record. My goodness. I just want to get past this level. I just want to see what the next theme is, you know? I don't think I'm asking for much. I just want to leave the mystical forest of Easter Island, because that is apparently what this is. I just want to leave that behind us and move on. And because we're right by the water, I kind of just have to slowly move forward and shoot over and over so that nothing jumps out and one hit kills me, which is also super fun. That's a super fun idea that they are forcing me into with the horrible level design. We did it! We did it, everyone! Thanks to Mack, the mystical forest is safe, but Toxitown awaits our brave hero. Oh, there's a garbage can. We're really... urban pollution, you know? Smokestacks, acid rain, which we discussed earlier in the stream. You know, in the 90s, we made our sci-fi dreams come true. We created real toxic rain and a real big-ass hole in the ozone layer. Honestly, one of the few cool things I think we can say about humanity as a whole is we fixed some of our own self-created problems. Like, we did reduce the size of the hole in the ozone layer somehow. And we did reduce the amount of toxic rain to, I think, near zero. I mean, we did it by finding even worse things to do to the planet, but... you know, you can't make an omelette and all that, right? How do I get... like, that can't be right. You know, it's gonna get harder from here on out. Like, we already knew that. Oh, is this light something I should shoot? Is it, no. I guess we should go down this way then. This seems to be a much more guided experience rather than the freeform levels of the forest, and whatever the slime place was, just slime place. Kind of represents how, you know, people aren't like free men in cities, you know? Like, we're meant to be out in, like, the fields. You ever think about that? There are no cities in nature, man. We had to build them ourselves. You ever wonder why a badger never built a city? Badgers are smart. Badgers know we don't need it, man. Badger never drank a latte, you know? I mean, I love lattes, but I'm still right. Badger never drank no latte, except maybe on a funny vine that was actually animal abuse. Like 90% of all look at my cute animal being terrified vines or videos or gifs. There we go. Oh, that's held. I want that. Oh. I got that. Like, invisible platforms that have no indication they even exist are awful, but I'm glad I found that one. Who's throwing tires? Those tires just bounced. Oh shoot, that's neat. This is bad. Okay, it was Ronald. This town ain't big enough for the both of us, said Mack the awesome one. Hey, you got further than Mick ever did. Screw that guy. Anyway, I think this is the McDonald's meat processing plant. What does it say? MLVC? Oh, that's some Roman numeral stuff going on here. Although I don't remember enough about it. Tell you what that is. It's not 1992 or anything. It's not like a contemporary year for when this game came out. So I'm going to assume it's actually the Roman numerals for 42069. I think that's the only other reasonable conclusion. Oh, thank goodness for that help. Didn't want to lose progress now at this stage. Big oofs. Big jumps, big oofs. We have everything you could possibly need here on this stream. Okay, shoot, 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 shoot. I mean, this is basically Wolfenstein. What was this, 92? When was Wolfenstein? Because I think Virgin Media might have a case. Oh, no, wait, let's wait. Great platform segments. You know, for this game with a truly atrocious jump. Bad movement and bad jumping, you know? Luckily, those are the two things you can safely ignore if you're making a platform game. They're not really, like, the priority.
You did it!
Yay! We might make it through Toxatown. In true global gladiator style, Mack continues his battle through Toxatown. Oh wow, Virgin Media sign. I didn't realize Virgin would cop to their role in industrial pollution. I mean, they won't do anything about it, I'm sure, but... Oh yeah, I can barely make out those smog clouds. Kind of misses the point of them being smog clouds, but hey. I'm also not sure if shooting them actually works. Well, at the very least they seem to dissipate if you hit them enough. So do you think this is what Mick and Mack's Global Gladiator comic is about? And if so, is their comic garbage? Ironically enough, considering this is a anti-pollution screed. Okay, let's just try and not die. I think I said it already, but I believe there's only 4 worlds in this game. You know, what is that? 4x3, 12 stages? Which I guess isn't... It's pretty bad, actually, in terms of content. If that number is correct. But also, you know, how much of this game could you genuinely want to exist? I guess it's the other side of that question, right? Oh, gotta get that time bonus. I mean, don't ask me why, but we gotta. I only have 7 minutes, 47 seconds left. I figure staying up top as much as we can is the way to go here. Yeah. Because it's easier for us to drop down. Toxitown is Toxie no more. The Arctic wastes are all that stand in our hero's way. Yep. This must be near the end because we're getting our hot remix of the opening theme just without the lyrics. It's our hot dramatic instrumental, and we were big into saving the Arctic in the 90s above all other places. Like, some people cared about the Amazon rainforest, but you know, push came to shove, we'll burn down that rainforest before a single polar bear died. That's just that was just how we felt. You know, Coca-Cola did those cute adverts with the polar bears sharing cola on Christmas or whatever. So branding just demanded we save the Arctic. We had to pick somewhere. Like, ideally, we could have everything saved, but that wouldn't be very profitable. So if we had to actually pick, no, we were going to save the Arctic, for sure. Also, things melting is just more dramatic and easier for us to picture than trees not growing. Like, I think that was actually a part of it, optics. We're also used to bad melting rainforests, to be honest. Those rainforests are sweaty and gross and full of things that want to kill you. And while the Arctic can be inhospitable, you know, bring a jacket. You'll be fine. As I said, the 90s did not deserve to go out like that. Although I may be willing to take some blame on this because I do seem to have a habit of environmental debt. And not the environmental debt this game is trying to warn us against. This is going to be awful because Yeah, sliding. Like they are making slippery platforms for the first time in this game and immediately expecting me to jump them perfectly. Actually, that's not true. They do not expect me to jump these perfectly. They expect me to die, Mr. Bond. Oh, that's just a straight up M of M's. And we got the bonus game. If we do better at this bonus game, we may get an extra life. Which I would appreciate. Like a true global gladiator, Mack boldly goes where no gladiator has gone before. To the bonus game. Okay. Let's pick up garbage. Anvils don't make very good hats, do they? Avoid the anvils. I've never seen an anvil in this game until now. Oh goodness. That is certainly awesome. Thank you, Mack. You know what? I think that's going to do it for... Thank you. That's going to do it for Mick and Mack as the Global Gladiators.
Cool. Are you ready?
Hold on now.
Virgin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Awesome. Ouch.
Nana bong. Tweet tweet. Oh, so there probably is a boss at the very end. Jeez, I'm sorry we didn't get to see that. Doesn't have the sound effects, but hey. Let me... Oh, it does that. Hold on one... Let me check something real quick. Okay, can't do anything about that. Tell you what, if you can bear to sit still in silence for a moment, I'm going to BRB. So, I forgot to come back from BRBing, so you missed all my amazing 5-star commentary. I do apologize. But suffice to say, I have used a level select cheat and a lives cheat. Chill out, you toxic pests. To get us back to where we were. And beyond. Cans go in here. Oh, I see. I don't have to pick up the item. The item just... Well, it doesn't matter because this is the final level. Can't believe I played an entire level in silence, forgetting about the BRB screen, but that's just me sometimes. Okay, let's get through this. There's no reason Mick and or Mack, the global gladiators, that is to say Mick and Mack as the global gladiators? Gosh darn. Mick and Mack as the global gladiators, because the global gladiators is a comic book that exists in the world of Mick and Mack as the global gladiators. They are taking on the role as the global gladiators in this game. A very important distinction, I'm sure you're delighted to note that I'm adhering to. Mick and Mack are not the global gladiators. They are merely acting as the global gladiators in this situation. That seems like Doom. I guess all of this seems like Doom, to be honest.
Awesome!
Okay, boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're getting there. We're also hitting a good number of checkpoints, so even if I do die, what else? Oh, what is this? Good. But also... What? This is like the first boss, and it's not particularly impressive looking or anything, or relevant to anything in this game. I mean, I guess I can stand around and shoot you in the face as much as the next guy. This is the greatest boss showdown of all time. I don't know what's happening or why. Shots fired to the face indeed. Oh, I think it just laughed like the spooky boss we sometimes hear in the continue screen and so on. Oh, who earns? But also, what the heck is... Okay, that one's definitely getting hit because its eyes do a weird bulgy red thing. Which I didn't notice the other one doing. Yeah, they definitely look bloodshot. That's not really what's happening here, right? Okay, yes it is. It's just harder to get to on this platform. Shoot. Also gotta remember, this Big Mac sauce gun has recoil. Taking too much damage.
Awesome.
What happened?
Awesome.
Wait, that was it? With your help, Mick and Mack have traveled the globe, conquered the mutants of environmental destruction, recycled the planet's natural resources, and have proven themselves to be true global warriors. Until the next issue? That was it? Like, the second head didn't even vanish or disappear or blow up. I thought I died for a second. Hey Ronald, was that for real? Maybe. Maybe. And here's the Hall of Shame. Fame. I meant fame. Fame. Oh wow, Dave Perry. But game designer David Bishop, I guess, is the one. Bill Anderson. They deserve a little talking to, I feel. But we did it. 100% tool unassisted. Mick and Mack as the Global Gladiators. Wow, imagine playing through all that game as a kid and that's your ending. The new PB. A world record on versus Excite Bike. Hey. Yeah, actually I might do that, seeing as we're going to wrap this one up as
Are you ready?
this game continues to call me a virgin.
Cool.
Bird?
Are you
Okay. So you have a real shot of getting a PB and a world record. if you can really nail this, huh? And thank you for the follow as well. I'm going to check you out as soon as I do my goodbyes and my wrap up here. 2.8 million. Whoa. Yeah, I'm definitely doing personal best in 2 days. You are on a roll, my newfound friend. But thank you everyone, including Vern, who came to watch me play this game. That's the best compliment I have for it. It's a video game. We used to make those. And maybe we'll go back to Link's Awakening DX, or maybe I'll shift through some more of my retro catalog, or maybe I'll stream from one of my many modern consoles. We'll see how it goes. But until I see you all again, everyone, thank you again for following, subscribing, donating, cheering, watching, lurking, chatting. It's all wonderful to me. And until I see you all again, take care of yourselves, take care of others, don't pollute. Polluting isn't cool, polluting is for fools. Be good, be kind, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.